this for a while, and we haven't pulled one of our daily cards. I've got a gateway card, I want to pull an oracle card, and one of our 5 Chinese element cards for today, rather than doing our bite size that we've been doing the series of. So just quickly, it's chilly, so I did take a moment before going live just to hone in, to close the eyes, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, opening up to the highest frequency possible within my soul being, soul family, calling and inviting you to do the same. What do we need to know today? What's relevant for today and this week in particular? I realised yesterday, actually not yesterday, it was this morning, I haven't yet done the year reading that I normally do, so I'll try and do that over the weekend. It's just going so fast. That's one of the things about the energy of this year. Like before something's happened, there is just so much to say. So I think I've been just generally doing them like daily, almost weekly. But what do we need to know? What would be helpful from guidance from higher self in the highest good of all of humanity? I want to pull that one. We can't really see when I'm in the car. Right, so Earth Dog, reconnect with ancestral love. The dog to me is about our loyalty. This is about the energy of the spirits, the spirit energy, those of past loved ones. This is the free bodies of the heaven, of the etheric, of our kind of emotional, physical, mental, but obviously the free layers I'm hearing in my brains coming through as the free levels that we kind of almost downloaded in the summer. You are surrounded by connections of other soul family. So when we connect to our ancestral love, it doesn't mean that you have to believe in ghosts, for example. When I'm talking about this, some of you might, that's where your brain might naturally go to. For me, this is more about the energy of the collective being, but it can also be those recordings, those imprints of that which we think of as a spirit, of loved ones past. It can be objects that have that connection, as opposed to an entity connection with the essence of all that is, that has transferred into non-physical, and that your antenna is picking up on because you are familiar with the frequency of that soul, of that incarnation. But it's about connecting with those and honouring those. And this picture, if you look at that he's surrounded by these sort of souls all holding the light. I just was a bit reluctant to say what came to my mind then, but I'm going to share it anyway and hope it's received with love. There have been many, over the last few years, there's been many souls that have transitioned. I know for myself, I lost someone very, a soul that was very dear to me. And I only found out recently of their transition. So I have been, I suppose, this is another reason why it's come out, asking to connect to that aspect of them, to know that they're at peace. And lots of us, obviously, like I say, have lost loved ones for whatever reason. So there are many standing behind us energetically, and they are energetically guiding us. So if you think of when we're aligning, I can feel so much love coming through, it makes me want to cry. It's like a warm whoosh comes through. When we're standing in alignment on our soul's highest trajectory, it's like they push their energy of the collective essence that which was them behind us. And when they want their presence to me, and I know that when I get really emotional sometimes when I'm missing my mum, I can feel this calm, like someone touches me and puts a hand on my shoulder, which is a very common occurrence for people as a experience. And that is because of the way the fields can be effective. That is quite a common way of contacting others. I mean, you are contacted in whatever way your subconscious mind aligning with your own beliefs will allow for you to be. But what I'm wanting to express in terms for this card is this is those loved ones that we've lost, those that have transitioned that we know, but also those that we don't know, those from other parts of the world that have mass transitioned en masse. This is what is happening. Their light, in essence, as part of non-physical, is now fortifying an energy field for an intention for the globe, for the collective, for us all to move forward to the highest good. So that's the way I interpret it from my own experience. Others might see that as, because the image I get is like of angels surrounding an image of the earth with angels all linked hands, but it literally looks like that, but bigger. It's collective souls that have been in this physical plane, as well as ones that have never been on this physical plane, that have always been helping to guide us, whatever you choose to see them as. It's an energy that's fortifying. It's an energy that we are all kind of reconnected to and with in this frequency of love. So this is from someone that doesn't think of terms of ghosts. I don't necessarily believe in ghosts. I do believe in spirit. I believe in energy, and I believe that people transition and that we become part of the magical soup that is consciousness, source, divine, whatever you choose to call it. Some people call it heaven, some people call it the universe, God consciousness, whatever. I think those are just placid human boxes that we put things into, understand a concept that's much bigger than us. But whatever way you deem it, there's these souls that have transitioned from whatever has been happening over the last few years. They are all standing in force like a cloud around the earth at the moment, and relevant to important affairs. They are there helping push people in the right direction, to guide people subconsciously, little nudges, little reminders, little feathers on the floor, little things, whatever it is that makes, sorry, I can feel it in my own loved ones. Dropping a book in front of you with information you need, reminding a politician of why they started, whatever it is. It's so much energy of love that I can barely contain it when I'm tapping into it, and it's there. It's loyal, it's friendly, and it's loving, and it's asking us to befriend ourselves in a way, to reconnect with that ancestral love that's there to support you, to know that you are supported in this message. As I'm pulling the card, it's just a reminder that you are supported by whatever you choose to call it, star family, soul family, ancestral line, your grandma. Just know that you are being supported by these beautiful rainbow lights. So that image there, keep that with you when you're feeling a little bit like, what I'm seeing right now, I wish it was over. I want the new earth to be here now. Why can't people just see what's happening and wake up? All of those things that the light workers and us anchors of light out there are kind of feeling at times, like, really? And when another wave hits us of what? More information, because with more light comes more revealing of more dark, necessarily a bad thing. It's all, nothing's happening that's not been happening. The light is just showing us where it is and how it can be transmuted. And this year in particular is about the evolution. So this is the snake, wooden snake. It's growth for the shedding. Growth for the shedding, growth for transformation, growth for the kundalini of the world. And growth, most importantly, my point here, for the reptilian part of our brain, the reptilian part of our culture. And you can kind of take that to other levels as well without me saying any more. Anyway, love and blessings. I will leave it at that because I want to keep these pretty short. But yeah, know you are supported. Reconnect with that ancestral love. It's there. It can support you. Relevant to important affairs of the 3 big shifts that will befall us this year. Thank you.